What's going on, guys? The Iron Jesse here, and welcome back to my new LEGO Marvel Infinity Saga 2025 set review. And today I'm reviewing the Iron Man's Laboratory Hall of Armor set. This is at 76315, 8 ages 8+, has 384 pieces, and 6 characters. So once again, I got this set at LEGO Shop at Home last month, and this set costs $55 here in North America and around the world for the lineup. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at all 6 of these characters.
Here are all the characters that you get in the set. There are a total of 5 minifigures plus dummies. So for the minifigures, you do get the Mark 1 Iron Patriot minifigure, the Mark 6 Iron Man, the Mark 43 Iron Man, Pepper Potts, and Aldrich Killian. So we only get 2 exclusive figures in the set, and that is Iron Patriot and Killian. So we haven't gotten a Iron Patriot minifigure since in 12 years, and same thing with Killian right here. So I love the mask printing right here, the face mask printing for Iron Patriot right here, since he is using the 2022 style helmets, which I'm not a fan of, but I love the printing for it, and I love the printing for the torso, hip, leg, and toe printing for him. He does come with the red studs and cylinders representing the flying effects for him, and he has this oversized stud shooter as his machine gun, which I wish they made it smaller because it wasn't that big in the Iron Man 3 movie, but yeah, it is too big for the figure. I wish they could use that lightsaber hilt to make it smaller right here. And we do get Dummy in this set. Well, technically he's not a minifigure, he's just a brick built character right here. So they gave him the different treads right here, since the one from the Iron Man car set had the smaller ones. And he does come with that same fire extinguisher right here, so you can move his arm up and down like so. This is what the back of him looks like, and this is what the other side of him looks like, which is pretty nice. So we do get the same version of the Mark 6 Iron Man right here. So we do get the same toe, leg, hip, torso printing, and the face mask printing right here from the Marvel logo set. And same thing with the Mark 43 right here. That is literally the same one from last year. I wish they gave us the Mark 42 suit, because it doesn't make any sense why they added that suit after Iron Man 3 right here. Well, possibly during Iron Man 3 or whatever. So yeah, the toes, leg, hip, and torso printing are the same, and same thing with the helmet too. And we do get Aldrich Killian, looks pretty nice. So they reuse Han Solo's head, which is fine. Well, it almost looks like Guy Pearce right here, but the hairpiece looks pretty nice, and the torso pretty looks good with those dragon tattoos. And Pepper's the same, but the only difference is the hairpiece is in that bright orange color, and she has a stud shooter right here, so easy to fire that out, since I'm only going to do that once, since we do get the same thing for Iron Patriot right here. So we have the same face and torso printing, since that's the wrong outfit for her. But I wish they could make it accurate. So anyways, let's flip everybody around so I can show you what the back of the characters looks like. So let me just take off Iron Patriot's gear. And by the way, you can open up the face mask. There's Rhodey's face right here. So let me take off his gear if I can. All right, there we go. So let me just snap that back on. This is what the back of his torso printing looks like. And same thing with Iron Man. You can open up the face mask to reveal Tony's face right here. This is what the back of the torso printing and face printing looks like. So yeah, same right here. And we do get a translucent headpiece for the Mark 6 when Tony's not wearing the armor. But yeah, this is what the back of everybody looks like. And we do get the second face prints for Killian and Pepper. So yeah, very nice right here. I wish they gave Killian that extremist face right here for his angry expression right here. But yeah, at least it's fine the way it is. But still, at least I love some of the characters, and they are pretty nice and decent looking. So that is it for the figures. Now let's move on to the in this set, you do get one of the flame pieces and the new Igor mech belt. So anyways, I'm just going to take a look at the flame piece a little quick. So here it is. This is for Aldrich Killian right here. So you do get 2 of these flame pieces right here. So nothing special about that at all. But now let's focus on Igor, which is the Mark 38 mech suit. So this is the updated version, and honestly, it's a little bit better than I expected, but at least it's better than the 2019 version that we've gotten from the Endgame Hall of Armor set from 6 years ago. But at least they made the face better. Well, just a bit. Well, at least this is just a printed piece right here, but some parts of them are stickers, which I'll show you right now. But anyways, this is the entire front part of him, so I still like that printed face mask piece for Igor right here. And we do get some stickers on both of his left and right leg, the front parts of the left and right leg. And we do get the sticker for his chest with his arc reactor right here. And I love how they use like the Ninjago mech joint pieces right here for both of his left and right arms. So that is pretty nice. But the problem is, why didn't they add like a repulsor palm for that area? So the old one did have a repulsor palm from the endgame set, but I wish they could do the same thing with the new version. And I'm not a fan of the feet right here because it makes him really short. And I just don't get it. Well, at least I love like some parts of the techniques, the building techniques for the feet, but they could just make him like taller, since the old one was taller because it had the better look at the feet right here. But I love the top part right here with those blue pieces and that iron ingots on top of the mech, which you can see right here, which is nice. And we do get the side of the mech right here. So I love the right side of the arm that is a sticker right here, which is a pretty nice look right here. And we do get the right side of the torso right here. And we do get the same thing on the left side, which you can see. And this is what the back of the mech looks like. So I love like some light building designs right here. We can see the ball joints for both of his arms and legs right here. And this is what the back of those awful feet looks like. So yeah, they could just made the feet a little bit better. And you can't put Iron Man inside of there. So you can't open up like this. You gotta open up that part right here. And we do get like a couple of studs in there. So let me just use like the Mark 6. I'm just gonna use the Mark 43 to store him in there. So you gotta make sure you gotta like line him up properly like this. And I didn't mean to pop off his helmet like that. And easy to close it up like this. And there you go. So that is how you do it. So you can't see him, well, just a bit on the left or right side of the mech, but it's no big deal right here. I wish they could cover it up, but like I said, it's no big deal right here. And he has articulation, so the arms fully rotated. They can go in and out since they're on a ball joint. The fingers can go in and out just like so. And you can move the head up like this while he's like jamming right here. The legs move forward and back, and he could do the splits right here. He has ankle pivot side to side and foot articulation. The other two builds that you get in the set is the Nanotech scanner and the little suit stand right here, or the armor display stand, whatever you want to call it. So for the Nanotech scanner, let's take a look at that first, and then the armor display stand right here. So the Nanotech scanner is a pretty nice slash solid looking build right here. So we have the entire front part of it, since we do get like two stickers, since I was about to say one sticker right here, but we do get two of them, one for this piece and one for that piece. And I love the colors for it, with the black, the yellow, the dark gray, and the light gray color right here, since that matches my base plates right here. And we do get like a printed piece right here of the warning area on top of the build right here. So that is pretty nice and solid right here. So taking a look at the side of the build, here's what it looks like from the right side right here. And we do get the same thing on the left side, which is pretty nice. And taking a look at the back of it, this is what the back looks like. And we do get those Technipin pieces right here for the back of the scanner itself. And that is probably for those pieces right here. But it would have been nice if you like connected to something else right here. And also for that piece, before we do that play feature, I want to show you what that piece looks like, since it says like Nanotech, yeah, scan Nanotech right here. That is what I meant to say. And that represents like the Mark 48 or the Mark 50's arc reactor right here. So once you do that play feature, this is what you do it. And this is a pretty fun play feature. So you can move this piece up and down like this, and you can scan the arc reactor. And I love how they added the little arrows on the left or right side of that sticker, which is a pretty cool touch for the build. And here we have the suit display stand. So at least this is a pretty nice build. This is a different one this time. And I love how they totally know like the colors for with the translucent blue pieces and some of the studs to place one of the Iron Man suits right here. And we have a little staircase to like let Tony go up and down the stand right here. And we have these little mechanical arms right here that are pretty nice with the black and yellow color scheme right here. We do get another sticker for that translucent piece right here to like represent like the arc reactor, and some of the other projectors right here. So take a look at this side right here for the arms, which is a nice touch. This is what the right side looks like, left side, and also the back. So you can't like move the projector screen up and down if you want to like position it however you want to, and you can't move the arms right here since they're on a ball joint, and you can't move those bits right here. And you can't like, if you want to, you can't like put one of the Iron Man armors right here. Here's what it looks like when you put the Mark 6 right here. So here is the final build of the set, and that is the suit display. So I love the build right here since it is pretty nice. So you only get like 3 pods for each suit right here. So they made it different this time since we have a updated version back in 3 years ago right here, and the other one back in 2022, which is like 5 years ago, and also the other one from Endgame from 6 years ago. So this time they made it different. They made it a little bit bigger right here since I noticed how long those pods are, and they also kept the translucent garage pieces in blue. So yeah, they kept those pieces from the 2022 version right here to capture like that light up effect look for the side of the pods right here. But anyways, I love the builds right here. So they are pretty nice and standard looking. So we have like some 2 studs to display your Iron Man armors right here. We do get a white coffee mug to represent that Stark Industries mug right here that we've seen in like the first Iron Man movie from 2008. Maybe that's like a little reference right here or something like that. But I love like the nice techniques right here for the builds right here since they have in that light gray color for each one right here. And yeah, I totally dig those parts right here. And spinning it around to the back, this is what the back of it looks like. So we have some stickers right here for 3 of the different suits. Since we have one for the Mark 43, the Mark 6, and the Mark 46. So, yeah, let me show you what that looks like if I can right here. So, anyways, yeah, I apologize for that since I was trying to get some better lighting. So, anyways, since we had the one from the Mark 46 from that crappy Civil War airport battle, it says Mark 46 Friday operating system right here. And it says updating right here on the bottom part of the suit. So yeah, I love the part for the armor itself. And again, I do apologize for the lighting right here. So I was doing the best I can. And we have the one for the Mark 6 suit since it says Mark 6 Improvide right here. So I love the nice look for that since, yeah, that is pretty nice. I thought I had, but yeah, at least it is pretty nice right here with all the projector screens right here and also some parts for the suit itself. And the one for the Mark 43, it says Mark 43 Sentry Mode. So yeah, that is pretty nice from that Age of Ultron reference right here and some other parts right here for the suit itself. And yeah, I did show you that, but yeah, like I said, I do apologize for the lighting back there since that is my window. Again, new house and everything else, so I was just doing the best I can right here. And you can't display the suits right here, so I have the Mark 46 with me. So yeah, I'm just going to take that mug off since if you have that minifigure from that new crappy Civil War airport battle like I did, so you can display him right here. So here he is. So I am going to place them in their right display pods right here. So here we have the one for the Mark 46, Mark 43, and the Mark 6. So here's what it looks like when you can't put all the suits together right here. So if you want to, you can place whatever Iron Man armors in the little pods right here if you want to. So, and you can, same thing with the other ones, you can detach those parts right here. And let me detach the other one. So same thing as the other ones. Well, let me see if I won't break this. So yeah, okay, there we go. Now I got it. So you can remove the top part if you want to, and you can stack it up right here. So you can stack it up however you want to. And I almost had it, but you know what? I'll just leave it like this. So yeah, you can stack it up like this however you want to. You can customize it and have fun with it. So yeah, that is just a pretty fun looking play feature right here. So you can like stack them up and do whatever you want with these pods right here, just like how you did with the 2019 version, the 2020 version, and the 2022 version as well. So yeah, nothing much right here. So this is all that you get for this set right here. The minifigures, the scanner, the display stand, the pods, and Igor And that is pretty much it. And also dummy too. So yeah, I don't have anything else to say about this set, but that is all I've got so far right here. So that is it for the entire set. Now let's move on to overall, this is a pretty decent set. And honestly, I love getting Iron Man Hall of Armors, but there are some issues right here. And one of those issues is the price. $55 freaking dollars. Are you kidding me? Since this set has 384 pieces for $55. I just don't get it. Well, I know I'm not a fan how LEGO is being too greedy with their prices, because that's just annoyed the crap out of me, because it is ridiculous. Well, I know you do get the suit display pods right here, and also the Igor mech, the display stand for the Iron Man armors, and even the Nanotech scanner. Also, you do get like 5 minifigures and also dummy. Well, I know in the beginning of the video I said 6 characters because dummy was a part of the list. Well, I know he's technically not a minifigure, he's just a brick-built robot, but still, at least I want to like count that as like the characters list, but not as a minifigure list for dummy, but just like the character list. But still, we did have the updated version of him, since they did change up the treads right here for him, and like a medium-sized look is what I like to call it, since the one from the Iron Man car set from the January wave had the smaller treads, but I noticed that they upgraded it for him. So yeah, they upgraded dummy right here. And we did get only 2 exclusive minifigures, which is the Iron Patriot Mark 1 suit. He looks pretty great right here, since I didn't have the old version back in 2013 while LEGO Marvel Superheroes 1 was released in November of 2013. But at least it's nice to get an updated version. I'm still not a fan of those 2022 style helmets, but at least I love the nice printing for the face mask right here. The front and back torso pretty looks great. The toe, leg, and hip pretty look phenomenal for the character. The Rhodey face print is fine, but I wish they could bring that 2018 headpiece back right here. The machine gun itself is oversized. I wish they could like use those lightsaber hilt pieces to make it smaller like how they did before. Aldrich Killian is pretty great, since I'm happy we got him again after 12 years, but I wish they could make the angry face more accurate, because they could just make it like an extremist look for him, since I noticed that it's the Steve Rogers / Young Han Solo face print, but at least they captured Guy Pearce's likeness pretty well along with that hairpiece. But it is fine the way it is, but the torso printing is accurate to the way it is. The Iron Man armors, which is the Mark 43 and the Mark 6 are the same ones, and even Pepper's the same one, but they made her hair bright orange because I noticed the difference for her. But I wish they could replace the Mark 43 suit with the Mark 42 suit, because it doesn't make any sense why they added the Mark 43 suit in an Iron Man 3 movie set. It's right before Age of Ultron, and I just don't get it. That's ridiculous right here. The Igor build is a little bit better than the 2019 version, but I wish they didn't make his feet so smaller. But at least it's fine the way it is, and the face printing for him is still great, but they could just made it molded for him. But at least I love the articulation. I love the Ninjago joint pieces for both of his arms, but I wish they added some repulsor pumps to both of his hands to complete the look. But at least this is a pretty solid set, but I wish this set wasn't $55. They could just make it like a $40 set instead of $55, but at least it's fine the way it is. But at least I still take this set. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to if you're new. Hit that notification bell, the C button. And don't forget to hulksmash.com section down below. And tell me in the comments what you guys think about this set for the lineup. I'll see you later.